Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're continuing our venture here in Dungeness, and I thought I would just do a special little vlog here for this unusual set of tracks that you can find here on Dungeness Beach. Where have they come from? What are they doing here? So let's explore that. So Dungeness lies on the edge of Romney Marsh at the southernmost point in Kent and offers everyone a really bleak natural beauty. Now, two nuclear power stations do dominate the skyline, and it is known as one of the largest banks of shingle in the world, and it is technically designated as Britain's only recognised desert. Now, if you do decide to venture down here, you do obviously have the Romney, Hythe and Dymchurch railway, the 15-inch gauge line there, one of the smallest independent railways in the world. And then of course obviously you can come down here and obviously explore the beach. Now the beach itself, if you do decide to sort of wander around the beach, you will come across all sorts of clusters of brick houses and huts and black painted wooden buildings, and some of them are actually adapted from old railway carriages. Now, like I say, when you actually do come down here, you are greeted with some of these old abandoned tracks. Now, it's a bit of a mystery in terms of what they're actually doing here on the shingle beach. Now, the main consensus, I believe, is that they were used by fishermen to haul their catch up from the shore. And obviously it would then get brought down and then unloaded onto lorries and then distributed elsewhere. Like I said, that is the main consensus of these tracks, but could have been potentially used for something else. But as far as we're aware, there are no records of any like locomotives or anything running on it, potentially like a little list of diesel, which I do sort of suggest and hint maybe at the end of the video, but no records of it at all. And more than likely these wagons would have just been hand pushed, or even maybe horse pulled as well. But yeah, that's just been a little brief background on these tracks. Like I say, a bit of a mystery, but obviously join me as we just take a look down to the end of the line. Now, just to follow on from my previous statement there, after doing a bit of research, I did actually find a little article stating that there were actually several lines used by the fishermen to carry their catch across the shingle in 1978. Now, most of the lines were actually 2-foot gauge, but there was actually a single 15-inch gauge line there as well. Like I said, that was back in 1978, but of course we do only have a couple of these prominent tracks that I could find left. These are narrow gauge, of course. And it was confirmed that they were actually used for fishermen carrying their catch up from the shore. And yeah, like I say, there's probably loads of these lines all across the beaches potentially, but obviously these are the best examples I could find. I'm sure if you went to exploring, you'd probably find some more. But other than that, I'll see you at the end and enjoy the rest of the video. So that's been our little trip here down to Dungeness, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed that. It's fascinating to think that the fishermen had their own railway lines that led all the way down to sea, and obviously then they would then haul their catch down by trucks, and obviously then it could get unloaded down here. It does make me wonder whether potentially it ever, like, they got a lister or something, just a little diesel loco, maybe haul it up, or whether they pushed it themselves. I would have thought they would have pushed it themselves, but it does make you wonder, could a lister have run up these tracks? Potentially. I doubt it, but it's food for thought. But yeah, fascinating. And you know, I'm sure there are plenty of tracks along these coasts that the fishermen would have used. I dare say these are two of the best examples that I could find of them, but I dare say there's probably loads more along here if you look hard enough. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. Fascinating part of the country, Dungeness. I can see why people call it the desert, sort of like the end of the world down here. And to find a little railway track down here makes it even better. But I really hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.